What's up, YouTube? I am streaming live here from San Diego, California, StartTrading.com headquarters. And if you are joining us today, we are talking cryptocurrencies. I'm Mark Bauman, StartTrading.com. It's time to get it. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, join the family. We are here to make money, and that's what we're doing. We just do this for fun and making money. And that's pretty much the only reason I am here. So, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. As I said, join the family. Go to starttrading.com. Share this with your friends on YouTube or sign up to our Instagram and follow us there. And check out our blog articles. We put out articles every day, every week, and we try to keep up with the market as well as give helpful tips and tricks into trading. And we cover Forex as well as stocks. And the best way to support us is to click one of our links below to sign up for our copy trading platform. We recommend either eToro or Naga. Both are free to sign up, and you get a little reward. The reward is making a lot of money. And then we also promote WeBull and and Robinhood down below. If you click one of those links as well, you get up to 4 free stocks. And kind of you buy me a little drink for sharing some of this knowledge and fun. So again, this entertainment purposes only. Do not take this as financial advice. And today we are covering the cryptocurrency market. So let me shrink my ugly mug and bring this bad boy into focus. As I wrote in my post and description of this video, I lost $200,000, maybe a little bit more. In value this past week on my cryptocurrencies. Everything halved a bit. And that's mainly because I was long in NBX. So some people may have seen about 20% correction. NBX, which is my biggest holding, lost 50%. And that's because it's in the altcoin sector. It is back up. I sold off a little bit at 0.013. Then bought it back in at 0.01. So I made a little bit there, but I was a little slow to react when it first dropped because I was doing some family stuff. And as you can see, I had quite a great run. And then here's where I should have sold. I didn't sell till about, I sold partially here. And I was like, oh, pop back up. And it did, and then it crashed back down. So I think I sold here 0.016, then 0.013. I was like, all right, this big. I thought it was not going to go past this threshold here. And then when it did, I was like, oh, okay, well, it's definitely not going to go past this threshold, 0.018. And then, of course, it went all the way down to 0.013, and I dropped off. And then, but luckily, some grateful soul, I made some weird buys here at 0.009, and that's what I'm here to talk to you about, is setting up your off buys, because this candlestick situation here of extending candlesticks of huge, like either huge FOMO popping up, where people are going to buy you out of your positions at higher rates than they should, or huge freakouts and scares where they flash sell, and you can see that, and someone sold all the way down to 0.006, which is insane because that's where it started months ago. So what I'm expecting is typically when Bitcoin has a drop, altcoins pick up. Now that's what everybody's expecting right now, but you can always expect the unexpected. So in the meantime, take advantage of this. What I'm doing, even if we look at Bitcoin, you'll see these candlestick fluctuations. So I just want to draw this to your attention. Like, look at this. You could have got Bitcoin at 52,000 if you just had a buy sitting there. You could just set your buy. So what I have here now is I have orders set to buy 52,500 and 43,850. That is just in case someone decides to allow it to drop that far like it did here. It went down to 46,000, 47,000. Someone sells completely out of their positions. So this is going to hump back up, right? And it'll either keep rising, or we're going to see it take another dip back down and then pop back up. Of course, it could always go south. It could be totally wrong and then drops all the way back down to 40,000. The base, which I believe is 43, which is about here, 41 maybe. But this is where Tesla bought it, I believe, was that February 7th? So Tesla bought in around here. So the base, and their average cost per share is like 30, their average cost per share is 33,000. So look at this over here. But look at this long stem up. There's a lot of upward pressure here. And so I think the new base is right here at 38. So that was established back in February. So right now, this could ultimately return to 38. I feel like it's not going to happen for another month or two. So that's what I'm betting on. Again, it's a gamble. So if we go into my assets, MBX is at 142. This could just as easily go back to 0.04. So I'm just buying in and selling out my position. Now, how do you strategize the buying in and selling out? Well, and this is BitThumb, by the way, is what I'm using here. If you're curious, I always get that question. Well, you set your buys, right? So you set your buys. So say you have 100,000 shares, and you want to get in and out, take advantage of these large fluctuations. So set your buys at, if you have the capital, you want to set one buy at, say, in this case, something crazy like 0.014. If you don't think that's likely of happening, do less capital. Then, if you think it's likely it's going to come down to 0.015, set one there, buy there. And if you just want to bring it to where it last dipped, to this big dip, 0.016. Again, it's probably going to come down again. But look, it went up to 0.018. So if I had set my buy here and I was paying attention, what I could have done, or should have done, is set a sell at 0.018 if I anticipate this happening. You can't always anticipate that. So I actually have one set at sell at 0.018 and 0.025. In case that happens again, I'm going to sell out the extra, how many did I buy? 100,000 MBX that I bought down at 0.014, 0.013 probably, or maybe lower, and I'm going to sell that here. And then if it comes back down again, I'm going to buy that. So I'm setting these buys at 0.0125 in case there's a big crash buy. So somebody sells off, panic sells, I want to take advantage of that. So you can see, let's see, there's 15 minutes. Let's go out to, hey, look at 15 minutes because it drives you nuts. But you can see a little bit of trickle up, but it's not a lot of momentum. Let's see, this is a little bit emblematic of what's being pushed there, and it came back down. So I'm not putting too much stock into this yet. Once we start seeing some big candlesticks up, then I'll know I made the wrong decision selling at 0.018. But it's all right because I'm just, I can always buy back in at some other time. Maybe it'll come back down. If I don't buy back in, I just wait for it to go back to 0.04 again or higher. Maybe 0.08 is where I'm hoping this will run up to. And then I sell, and I'm close to $1 million at that point. I was at 650,000, 680,000, something like that. Assets if this rides back up to 0.04. So that 0.08, sorry, if this rides up 0.08, then I'll be over $1 million. If it rides up to 0.04, I'll be at like 600 something thousand. And that's what I'm hoping for right now. So, and I hope you are too, because that would be amazing for all of us. So, again, I'm also playing with XRP. I'll share that with you as well. So I've been a little bit silent this past week. I've been doing some family stuff, and oh, XRP, look at this. Boom, same, panic sells, panic buys. So I got a panic buy followed by a panic sell. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe somebody hit the wrong button. But huge opportunities could take advantage of. This is BTC to USD, sorry if it's throwing you off. I hit margin, it put me over there. But my margin symbol is, oh yeah, I do have some in BTC. So look, you could have bought this at 52,000. You just had a buy sitting there. Use margin. I mean, margin costs you nothing if the buys are just sitting there. So that's a great way to play these candlestick fluctuations. So I wanted to point your attention to that. Also, if you haven't already, subscribed to our newsletter and to our blog post. We'll be writing about some of this stuff here, but you can see that Coinbase also addressed the same thing I'm speaking about right here, of these large fluctuations of volatility happening. So that just corroborates that, and that came out about 10 hours ago. And you could also see that Kraken, I'm sorry, and then I want to also draw you to this report by Kraken that you should go and check out. Kraken is an awesome company. They are like a free exchange. So if you don't want to pay high fees, go check out Kraken. A free wallet, sorry. There's lower fees and have the same access you do at Coinbase. And they also have these great intelligence reports. So this was a great report to check out. Go ahead, check them out. If you need this report, just write us, send us your email, and we will send you this report. Or sign up to starttrading.com, and you can reach out to our support there and ask for this report. And that's it. That's all I got for you today. So stocks. Oh, I'll cover stocks really quickly. Stocks. There's some great, not bad news. Not great news, but not bad news coming out that came out today. So we are going to not see any rise in interest rates for the foreseeable future, for probably the next year. So that's great. We probably will still see the bond yields rise, so I'm keeping my TMV, which I told you guys to buy if you want to track the bond yields and then relate that to your stocks. And we're seeing a change in some of the tech stocks. There's some volatility upwards, so that's great. So I hope that continues tomorrow and into Friday, because I'm waiting for some of my stocks to kind of hit on some options I'd purchased. But nothing that I want to share because they're pretty big gambles. My non-gambles were Tesla option buys, which is great right now because Tesla is down. It's still not too late to do that out into May. And Caterpillar. Caterpillar still remains strong. It's up another $1,000. I do have $20,000 in shares, but that was up another $1,000 and kind of holding steady with the slight volatility. So check that out. And Waste Management. Those are my favorites right now because they are strong stocks that will weather any storm for the most part. So thank you for tuning in today, and let me know your thoughts if you have any questions. As always, go to starttrading.com, get educated, and like or subscribe below if you like what you heard today and you like being part of our channel. And thanks for tuning in.